let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Charles DeLong will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. Josh Satin will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here it comes. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Rodrigo Becerra will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball to first. Look at the spin. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Lawrence Aoki will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. In there, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Dwayne Williamson will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Alberto De La Cruz will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Roper in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Lance Minor will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Peter Nishii makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
I got it!
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Stephen Bailey comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Wilkins is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Charles DeLong will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Campana is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Josh Satin will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Another 2-2 offering, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 2-2. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Rodrigo Becerra will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Lawrence Aoki will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Dwayne Williamson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Alberto De La Cruz will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Campana will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Lance Minor will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Smart to keep an eye on him. The 1-1. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Peter Nishii will try it again. He flew out his first time. First offering on the way. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here at AAA.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Stephen Bailey will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored an E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Stepping in now, Charles DeLong, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The next pitch. 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now the 3-1 home. Swing and a liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Josh Satin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Rodrigo Becerra will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. From the belt, the pitch. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swinging the ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Lawrence Aoki will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
The 0-2 once more, and he struck him out. Dwayne Williamson will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Over to his left, he's up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Alberto De La Cruz will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Lance Minor is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Peter Nishii stands in as he looks at a called strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 coming. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Stephen Bailey is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. We've played 8 full, and we still have no score. Charles DeLong will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. And not what these folks were hoping for as he set down to start the home ninth. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Josh Satin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. They just lost it.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Campana is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Rodrigo Becerra stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
But you hit the center.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Finally, Willie got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Knights are winners in this one, 2-0. Good night, everybody. And we're back. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to AAA baseball in the International League with today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Big Dog, yeah, is in the glow. And he really had it all working in his last start, collecting the complete game shutout for his efforts.
Well, it was just one of those dominant performances where he single-handedly won the game for his team. I mean, sure, his team got him at least one run, but the way he was throwing, it looked like he could have kept going all day. That's a game he'll remember for a long time, and I'm sure his teammates will be plenty happy if he can put out an effort similar to that in this one.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Tom Ryu will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 11 for him on the season. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Eric, you look at these guys with the first inning lead as they take the field for the bottom half here this afternoon. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Ryan James will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a line drive to left. Shuck is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. Tony Sanchez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. First offering on the way. Pedro Florimon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. It looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Justin Sellers is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 2 full. Charlotte's out in front here, 2-1. Luther Herman makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Now the first pitch. Gary Peck stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that's a tight little slider right there. It looked like it was going to be a ball, but then you can see the hard biting movement come back, and it winds up just catching that outside corner.
Into the box, Tom Ryu. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now here's the pitch. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Solomon Snyder stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Go right now, fellas, right now.
He's ready now. The pitch. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Knights lead it 5-1. Brian James will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. Kevin Vargas will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there for strike one, 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now another 0-2. Slice down the line at first. Step on the back for one. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Tony Sanchez will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And the pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Eddie Ramos is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Pedro Florimon will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around second. He'll try for third. Justin Sellers will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Luther Herman will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Gary Peck will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Tom Ryu will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Now the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Out of play. 2 out with a man at first. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Solomon Snyder will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And that's taken for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Brian James will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And a high strike there, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And he's well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Kevin Vargas will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He's set, now the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. So after the strong, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by pitch. Pedro Florimon is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit-by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Fernando Francisco is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Justin Sellers will dig in for the 3rd time now. Struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Seemed to me like the wheels were coming off for this guy a bit in the 6th inning. Any surprise he's back out there for the 7th?
A little. I mean, this deep into a start, that's usually when you say, we'll let the bullpen take care of it from here. Apparently, though, they think he's got something left.
Here's the 2-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go. Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
Hey, play the first. Play the first.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Luther Herman will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Campana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Gary Peck.
Gary Peck will stand in. The strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Come on, guys. Sit down, sit down. Here we go, guys. Get ahead of him right here. Come on, Indy. Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the pitch. Ah, and he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
2 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Charlotte's out in front here, 6-4. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Bass.